What's going on, collective? Armirica the Empress, High Priest of Spirit, daughter of Anubis. What is going on? How are you guys doing? I'm live, pre-recorded with you guys, okay? And I am doing a, do you need to go to the room real quick? Chill. Baby in the building. But I'm here to do a spell jar with you guys, teach you how to do one, that way you can start doing your own and so forth on and why I'm doing it. Whoa. But thank you, ancestors, the angels, guides, and all positive forces that look over me. Archangel Michael, Anubis coming to protect me and to channel this energy here for collective to be able to give this message to collective on how to raise their vibrations, period. So I created a spell jar. I call it Positive Vibes Only, all right? And I'm going to teach you guys how to make it in your own special, unique way, as well as it will be available on CastleBattles369.com, and you can purchase it that way, okay? If you can't get to these tools accordingly. But I just want to make sure I'm putting these things out because it's important. You can't hone in on that. You can't hold. You got to let it flow, you know? So let's get into it without further ado. So when it comes down to the tools here, there's only a few. The first one is these babies right here. This is the paper here. I get them from Dollar Tree. All right, 6 of them come in the pack, and I go crazy with them, and that's that. But they are the spell jars. The main thing that we will need for this, they look something like this. Okay, all right. Real well. You could carry it around. You could sit it on your altar. That's the spill. When it comes to using these things, you know what I'm saying? This is a tool that has your intentions in it. Your intention grows where it flows. It flows where it grows. So you're supposed to be taking these things around with you, sitting them on your altar. You know, whatever particular reason you have one for, you make one for, you can get crazy with these things. I'm telling you, like, you can have a spell jar for anything that you're trying to attack in your life, and that's just period. All right? But in this one in particular, we're going to banish all negative energy and people from around us, okay? That's what this one is, and I call it Positive Vibes Only, period. That's what I'm going to call it. The next tool that we're going to have is my favorite, Bay, okay? 1/2 TSP. That's what it is, period. It's my favorite, okay? This is what I use when I'm dipping, dabbling, and all those great things, okay? We also have the Santo in the building, which is up, CastleBattles369.com. I have already cleansed the jars as well. That is most important when you are doing things. Your cleansing is going to be most important. But I will definitely be releasing a video in regards to that relatively soon, guys, okay? Because we really got to get this shit down pat, like, period. But anyway, let's move forward here. The next thing you're going to need is your favorite color paper here. Okay. Baby has stolen mine. In the meantime, let me see what I got here. Because I have already made mine, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So get your favorite color paper, regular paper, you know what I'm saying? And we are going to fold it because the thing to this, the key to this spell jar, the spell jars, to this one in particular, is this little note right here, okay? And this little note says, I banish all negative energy and people from around me. This is going inside of the jar. So this paper is what makes this little note right here, which is why you would need it. You fold it how you like. You see how small mine is. So I literally just fold it up like this right here. Get it right, get it tight. And I also crease it. I usually don't use scissors when I'm doing my arts and crafts like this. I always crease it, like with my nail or some shit like that. You know, I crease it, you know. Get it right, get it tight, and we get it out of this motherfucker, get it like this. And usually the next step I'll do is fold it, boom, like that. Okay, of course you get it as even as possible, period. Okay. Okay. Alright, and we just get it done again. And then the last step is we're going to fold it like this. Okay, so simply, this is the page from there, and we're going to fold it like that, period. And that is going to be how you make these, okay? And like I said, this is going to go inside of this. So this goes inside of this along with the herbs, which is what we are about to talk about right now. Okay, so those are the tools that you would need for this real simple project, real cute, calm, cool, and collect. Okay, and of course, like I mentioned, your cleansing tool here, your Santo. If you are still using sage, your sage. If you have incense, your incense. Okay, all that right there. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't have none of those tools, I'm also going to release a way that you can, a cleansing tool that you can use to cleanse your tools. You know what I'm saying? That you could use to use this. Okay, I'm going to definitely talk about that in the next video. Okay, but now let's move on to the ingredients. Okay, all of these ingredients here are to banish, ward off, okay? All negative energy, and also purify and balance your energy, okay? So that is cayenne pepper here, okay? Which is to banish, okay? Black pepper is a form of banishing as well. We also will be using some sage here that I have gathered out the garden. That is to, you know, ward them off like I stated. And then we're going to be using fennel here for protection. And last but not least, we're going to use some salt for the purification and balance, okay? So yes, boo, calm down. What?
I see somebody light up.
I know. They're coming in the yard. They're trying to mind their business in the front yard, boo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Y'all know, baby. Okay. But without further ado, so we're just going to get right into it. So usually when I'm doing things like this, okay, I make sure all of my herbs and things are inside of the jar first, and then I stick the note inside of there as well. So we're just going to do this. And guys, do mind you, there is no perfect way to do these spell jars. You can start with the salt. You can start with the herb. You can start with the dirt. You can start with this. It don't matter. Kalu, be careful. Get out of there. Okay. Yeah, you can start with the herbs, you know, or you can start with the salt. It really does not matter, okay? Because all of these things inside of here are going to play their own part, okay? Usually when I'm doing things and stuff like this, I try to make sure I have me a little cute little area, you know, because it is dressings of seasonings and herbs everywhere, okay? So you want to make sure you have you a cute little area here, okay? To get your shit together with, period. Okay, just something cute. I wish you guys could see it a little bit better. Okay, let me see how I can make this sit like that. I have no idea, but let me see what this would be like. Okay. Oh, okay, so that'll be a lot better. Okay, great. Yes, okay, so it's a lot better. Okay, awesome. Y'all, I'm trying to get this camera thing adjusted. I definitely have not taken the time, you know what I'm saying, to, I forgot one tool. Hold on. I know, and they're up front. Okay, guys, so I failed to mention this tool here. This is like the little dipper little thing. Okay, a lot of us do not have access to this, okay, which is why you have to put the paper down, you know what I'm saying? But if you do have one, if you can't get one, it would be great. It look a little something like this. Okay. The only reason I have access to a lot of these is because my oils, how I make my oils, which, for example, all right, my lemongrass oil, okay, these bottles came with this, okay, so I got it in packaging. So like I said, if you don't have it, you know what I'm saying, it'll be okay. Just get your area right. Some of these herbs is gonna get in this jar, period. And that's all you need. Okay. By the way, lemongrass is up. CosmicBalance369.com. Pressed, okay, with lemongrass from the garden before the season changed. Okay, guys. So I am just adding black pepper at the bottom here. Okay. And my next herb I'm going to be adding is cayenne pepper here. Okay. Okay, and a lot of times, guys, I have the most difficult doing this because this little thing is not as easy as it looks. It don't take enough of herbs for me. Like, if I have to do all of this, it needs to be bigger. But, you know, if you had the bigger one, it wouldn't fit in the hole. So it's like, oh, what now? Okay, what now? The reason why I say, you know, it, Kalu, excuse me, I need you to be careful. The water is shifting, so that means you playing in it too much. It's doing too much. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but don't splash around in it like I said. But the reason why I said, y'all, Eli, I have a loach, okay? And he's pretty dope. He comes up to me, he plays with me, and, you know, I was adding the flaxseed, okay? Why do I keep getting fennel and flaxseed mixed up? flaxseed is for protection. Fennel is as well. Fennel is more for like the psychic, but flaxseed is for protection, okay? And that's what I was using here. Flaxseed. 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 But yes, okay. But you know, when it comes to these spell jars and stuff like that, like I was saying, it really, that goes back in the fish tank. It really does not, the reason why I say it really does not matter how you do it is because your intentions are what's most important when it comes to this. If everything inside of there is, when you're putting it in, before you put it inside of there, like I just set it up with you guys, that's how I do it. You know, when it's coming to doing things, I'm like, okay, so I know this herb is why I'm putting it in here. This is why I'm putting this in here. So as I'm putting it there, no matter the order, I already know why I'm putting it in there, period. I don't need no certain type of order when I already know what's in order, which is why I put it in that order, which is why it's going in that way. It don't have to go in order. Everything gonna do what it needs to do in order. That's it. So that's why I say that, you know, so don't be so hard on yourself. You know, media have you. I swear to God, like, if you don't do it right to the damn pin on the needle, they swear you ain't doing shit. When the answer, all the ancestors, only sacrifice ancestors asking for is your pure intentions. That's it. They ain't ask for no blood. They ain't ask for no sign or no signature. They ain't ask for nothing. They ain't ask for you to follow them, nigga. Like... So it's like, don't let media, you know, get you trapped. Like, seriously, we're adding the salt now, okay? Most of these herbs you can definitely get from your store, okay? If you do not have this type of salt, all right? I know we all got Himalayan salt, okay? And if you don't have it, you definitely very well must so can get it. It is at the store, and Morton's didn't always have some. Now they got some, so that's just period, okay? So just make sure you're not straying away from this stuff because you don't know where to get it from, or you don't have it with you right now, or whatever. Okay. Last but not least, I'm going to be using some sage. So I have a few pieces of sage. I know I've just been making a PSA. I am not selling sage anymore due to the fact that I have been noticing how heavily processed a lot of stuff is, and it's just not working out for cosmicbalance369.com. It's not. It's looking like if it's not coming from my garden, my ancestors don't want it, you know. And my farm pretty tight, you know. I'm a daughter of Anubis. It's pretty tight, you know. So if I'm here now, y'all will see it in the next 10 years, 5 years, you know. So that's why I take it so seriously. So I am using this to cap this off, you know what I'm saying. And that's just what it's going to be. But sage is in there now. And it looks a little something like this. I wish you guys could see it a little bit better. Okay. But it's in there. Okay. So now we are going to move to the last and the most important part, and that is getting this motherfucking letter inside of here, okay, as why it is important. So it says, I banish all negative energy and people from around me. So if all of these herbs inside of here are for banishing and water off negative spirits, negative energy, negative auras, negative whatever, you know what I'm saying, that you are trying to get off of you right now or from around you right now, then adding this letter to it, like Erykah Badu, pen to paper, is just lighting a flame, you know. It's just really passion igniting inside of it. So usually when I'm doing these things, you know what I'm saying, I try to just fold it lightly, you know, fold it real small. This is, if I don't fold it, I roll it, you know, a little bit. This is a jar, but you got to be real careful, you know what I'm saying. Baby just hand me seashells. Seashells are very important, guys. Seashells are for your mindset, okay. Having an open mind is when seashells are being attracted to you, okay. And this is just a little jar I got from Dollar Tree, and that's just period, okay. But as I said, I'm just rolling it, you know, accordingly, if you can see. Okay. Just enough so it can fit in this motherfucking jar, okay? And we're going to see how it works, because sometimes this is like a trial and error, you know what I'm saying? Because it don't always fit. It just don't, you know, depending on your paper that you use. I know this time I use like a thicker paper. Okay. So hold that thought. Hold that thought. Give me 1 second. Why are you saying that for?
Is that how I want to eat that? Bake to me.
is like fucking addicted to this Chris Brown song. Chris Brown. Second, guys, Kalu, get out my camera, thank you. And back away. Thank you. Y'all, he be invading my space and everything, okay? Mama can barely do something.
Back to me. Mama.
What?
Mama, see that back to me, stop. Say back to me.
Can you get out my life, please? With all that foolishness, okay?
Back to me. Mama.
Okay, guys, so I have a lot of paper, put aside. It's not a, for me to, as I'm crafting a lot. So I noticed that I'm not going to be able to use this paper. Okay, I'm just not going to be able to. Okay, so I'm going to do it over. And so I have some more paper here that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller here. Like I said, guys, this is like a big trial and error. Usually, the other ones that I have not released them yet, and I'm going to release them probably this week or something like that. But I have not released them yet. Okay. But I've already did these. That was a thing. I just was trying out this paper. I didn't think this paper was going to be as thick as it was. I thought even through the thickness, it was still going to, like, break down in a way for me, but it's not. So, hey, Kalu, calm down. Y'all, this Speak to Me song by Chris Brown. I know y'all listening to it, okay? So, I'm just going to rewrite it over. And it says, I banish. Negative energy in people from around me. You can get particular on the color if you like. You really can. But the softer the paper, the better. So even if you have to get like your regular line paper, that'd be awesome. Like I said, the softer the paper, the better. So like I said, I'm just getting back to folding. We're going to try this one more time here. Okay, and see how this works. Get it like as tight as you possibly can because it got to get inside of the jar. Okay. Okay, so let's see what the fuck is going on now. Look! We're going in. We're in. We are in. Okay, we're in. Wow. We're in. Okay. So carrying this round will do exactly as you stated it will do. It's going to do its job. And it has helped the herbs. So it's going to be exceptional, guys. Okay, so make sure you try this out on your own. Get your own herbs. And look, it's in there. Yes. My video is terrible, but it's in there. It is in there. And you can move it around. But it's in there. Okay. So, like I stated, this is something that you can do on your own, which is why I am putting it out there. Okay, guys? So, add this to your altar, to your collection. Add it to you. Make it a piece of you. Keep every part of you protected in every type of way. Okay? Always know that you have all the tools that you need around you to do so. So, don't be afraid to do this in a major way. Okay? So, this was your video, guys. I really send love and light to everyone, and I have faith that this is going to be exceptional for you and this will work for you. Okay, so just make sure you take your time. But the ancestor said, hurry up. Okay, so baby says Ashe. So have a nice day, guys. CosmicBalance369.com. Forgive, release, heal, awaken, and inspire. And until next time.